You might not realize it, but there are things you're doing or could be doing that instantly make you more attractive, no matter your age. And some of them are so simple yet so often overlooked. Trust me, you'll want to know all 8, because the last one on this list might completely change how you see yourself. Don't click away. Your perspective could shift forever by the end of this video. Have you ever noticed how some people light up a room without saying a word? That's the power of confidence. And the best part? Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all. For women in their golden years, confidence takes on a deeper, richer meaning. It's a celebration of everything you've been through, learned, and achieved. Confidence doesn't come from meeting someone else's standards. It comes from acknowledging your own journey. Think about the trials you've overcome, challenges at work, raising a family, or supporting loved ones through hard times. Each wrinkle and gray hair isn't something to hide. It's a badge of honor that tells the world, I've lived, I've loved, and I've grown. But let's be honest, confidence doesn't always come easily. Society constantly bombards us with images of youth and perfection, making it hard to appreciate the beauty in aging. How often have you compared yourself to a younger version of you or to someone else entirely? It's a natural thought, but it's one we need to let go of. Why? Because no one else has lived your story, walked in your shoes, or experienced the world through your eyes. That uniqueness is what makes you truly beautiful. A simple way to build confidence is to focus on the little things that bring you joy and self-assurance. Wear a scarf in your favorite color, put on a pair of earrings that make you feel fabulous, or even just stand tall with your shoulders back and head held high. It's amazing how something as small as improving your posture can transform how you feel about yourself and how others see you. Another key to confidence is acceptance. Accepting your changing body doesn't mean giving up. It means celebrating the strength and resilience it represents. Your hands have held loved ones, your feet have traveled countless miles, and your heart has loved deeply. When you embrace these truths, you radiate an inner glow that no anti-aging cream can replicate. So let me ask you, what's one thing about yourself that you've learned to love over the years? Think about it. And the next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're not just beautiful, you're extraordinary because of everything you've lived through. When you carry yourself with confidence, it naturally radiates to those around you. But do you know what makes that confidence even more magnetic? A genuine smile. It's the perfect way to let the world know you're at peace with yourself and ready to share that warmth with others. Think about it. A smile isn't just a facial expression, it's an invitation to connect, to brighten someone's day, and even to make a stranger feel less alone. Picture this. A woman walks into a room with her head held high, exuding quiet confidence. Now add a heartfelt smile, and suddenly, she's unforgettable. That's the kind of impact a genuine smile can have. As we grow older, our smiles gain even more depth. They reflect years of memories, love, and lessons learned. Those laugh lines, they aren't flaws. They're reminders of the joy you've shared. Take the story of my neighbor, Mrs. Lon. She's in her 70s, and every morning she greets the postman with the biggest smile. One day, the postman confided that her cheerful greeting was the highlight of his day. That's the ripple effect of a genuine smile. It spreads joy in ways you might never realize. Smiling isn't just good for others, it's good for you. Research shows that when you smile, your brain releases endorphins that reduce stress and boost your mood. It's like a natural pick-me-up. And here's something interesting. Even if you're not feeling particularly cheerful, forcing yourself to smile can actually trick your brain into thinking you are. It's the ultimate mind-body connection. So, how can you cultivate this habit? Start by finding moments in your day that bring you joy, a call from a loved one, the sight of a blooming flower, or even a quiet moment with your favorite book. And here's a thought. When was the last time you smiled at yourself in the mirror? Not out of obligation, but out of appreciation for the incredible person looking back at you. Confidence is powerful, but when paired with a heartfelt smile, it becomes irresistible. It's your way of telling the world, I'm here, I'm strong, and I'm ready to share my light with you.
Kindness is a quality that never goes out of style. As we grow older, it becomes even more powerful, a reflection of the strength, wisdom, and empathy we've gained over the years. A kind heart is magnetic, creating a warmth that draws people in and leaves a lasting impression. Take, for instance, Mary, a retired nurse in her 60s. Every Sunday, Mary bakes extra muffins to share with her neighbors, especially those who live alone. She doesn't think much of it. It's just a small gesture to her. But for those receiving her thoughtful treats, it's a moment of connection and care. One neighbor recently told her, "Your muffins remind me that someone cares." It's the best part of my week. Kindness doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. It's in the way you listen when someone needs to talk, the patience you show when others are having a bad day, or even a warm smile offered to a stranger. These small acts can transform someone's day, and yours too. True kindness also comes from a place of self-respect. It's not about saying yes to everyone or putting yourself last. Instead, it's about balancing compassion with healthy boundaries. When you give from a place of strength, people notice and admire your character even more. Did you know that kindness benefits your health, too? Studies show that acts of kindness release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and promotes emotional well-being. That's why even a simple gesture can make you feel more connected and at peace. As we age, kindness becomes a powerful way to build meaningful connections. It shows the world that despite life's challenges, we choose to remain open, caring, and hopeful. And that choice radiates an inner beauty that's impossible to ignore. So, what does kindness look like in your daily life? Maybe it's offering encouragement to a friend, volunteering at a local shelter, or simply smiling at the cashier who's had a long day. These small acts ripple outward, making the world, and you, a little brighter. Have you ever met someone whose eyes light up whenever they talk about something new they've learned or discovered? That spark of curiosity is magnetic, and the best part is, it doesn't fade with age. In fact, staying curious keeps your mind sharp, your spirit young, and your conversations unforgettable. Curiosity isn't about having all the answers, it's about asking questions. It could be as simple as wondering, what's that flower blooming in my neighbor's yard? Or as big as deciding to learn a new language. When you're curious, you're saying to the world, I'm still growing, and I'm excited about what's next. And that excitement is contagious. Take my Aunt Hoa, for instance. At 65, she decided to take up painting, a skill she had always admired but never had time to explore. Now, her weekends are filled with art classes, where she's not only learning something new but also connecting with others who share her passion. She once told me, I feel more alive now than I did in my 30s because I'm finally doing what excites me. Curiosity isn't just about hobbies. It's also about engaging with the world around you. Ask your grandchildren about their favorite video game or the latest trend on social media. You might not understand it all, but showing interest in their world can create powerful connections. They'll see you as someone open, relatable, and eager to connect. Science even shows that curiosity is good for your health. Studies suggest that lifelong learners have better mental well-being and lower risks of cognitive decline. It's proof that keeping your mind active can make you not only more interesting but also healthier and happier. Curiosity is the flame that keeps life exciting, regardless of age. It reminds us that every day offers an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to connect more deeply with the world and people around us. As you embrace this mindset, you'll notice not just how others are drawn to you, but how much richer your own life becomes. As we age, our bodies and appearances inevitably change. Wrinkles form, hair turns silver, and our reflections in the mirror might seem unfamiliar. But let me tell you something, confidence in your own skin is the most beautiful thing you can wear. It's not about ignoring these changes, it's about owning them as part of your unique story. Every line on your face tells a tale of laughter, tears, and growth. Your hands may show years of work, but they also carry the love you've given and the lives you've touched. Isn't that worth celebrating? When you stand tall with confidence, you remind the world and yourself that your beauty isn't defined by fleeting standards, but by the resilience and wisdom you've earned. Let me share a story about Susan, a woman in her 70s who used to feel self-conscious about her gray hair. One day, instead of hiding it, she decided to embrace it. She got a chic haircut and began calling it her silver crown. "This isn't just hair," she says with a laugh. "It's my wisdom showing." Now, whenever Susan walks into a room, she exudes an authenticity that draws people in. Her confidence makes her unforgettable. True confidence also comes from letting go of comparisons. How many times have you looked at a magazine or a social media post and felt inadequate? The truth is, no one else has lived your journey. Your scars, your achievements, and your memories are uniquely yours. Why compare yourself to someone who hasn't walked your path? One way to nurture confidence is by wearing clothes that reflect your personality, not just trends. Whether it's a classic cardigan or a bold statement necklace, wear what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Practice standing tall, roll your shoulders back, hold your head high, and walk with intention. Even your voice can radiate confidence when you speak with calm conviction. Remember, confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about embracing yourself wholeheartedly. When you accept who you are, imperfections and all, others will notice your strength and grace. They'll see you not as someone who tries to fit in, but as someone who shines exactly as they are. There's something undeniably magnetic about a woman who embraces herself fully, flaws and all. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from owning who you are. When you exude confidence, people are naturally drawn to you, not because of how you look, but because of how you make them feel. Let me share a story about Margaret, a 65-year-old retired nurse. For years, Margaret felt self-conscious about the changes in her body as she aged. One day, her granddaughter looked at her and said, "Grandma, I hope I can be as beautiful as you when I grow up." That moment changed everything for Margaret. She realized that her worth wasn't defined by wrinkles or gray hair. It was her wisdom, strength, and kindness that her granddaughter admired. Confidence starts with shifting your mindset. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, think about what you've gained over the years: resilience, wisdom, and a unique story that only you can tell. These are the qualities that truly make you attractive. Embracing confidence doesn't mean ignoring the changes that come with age. It means celebrating them. Those laugh lines? They're a testament to decades of joy and shared moments. That silver hair? It's a crown of wisdom that no one can take away. If you're unsure how to build confidence, start small. Choose clothes that make you feel good, not because they're trendy, but because they reflect who you are. Stand tall, shoulders back, and walk into a room knowing you have every right to be there. Here's a thought. What if, instead of critiquing yourself, you spoke to yourself as kindly as you would a friend? What would change in your perspective? Confidence is about more than just appearance. It's about how you carry yourself and how you treat others. And when you fully embrace who you are, you inspire others to do the same. Speaking of confidence, let's talk about something even simpler that instantly lights up your entire presence: a genuine smile. You'd be surprised at how powerful your smile is, not just for others but for yourself as well. Let me share a moment that stayed with me. Diane, a retired schoolteacher, had recently moved to a new town. She was nervous about making friends at her age. One day at the local grocery store, she smiled warmly at a woman in the checkout line. That simple gesture sparked a conversation, and it wasn't long before Diane found a new friend. She said, "I never thought a smile could change my day, but it did." Your smile is your superpower. It's a gift you carry with you everywhere. A heartfelt smile shows kindness, approachability, and optimism. It tells the world, "I'm someone worth knowing." And the best part? It's contagious. Studies show that when you smile at someone, they're more likely to smile back, creating a ripple effect of positivity. But here's the thing, a smile has to come from the heart. Forced smiles lack the warmth and authenticity that draw people in. The secret to a genuine smile lies in gratitude. Find joy in the little things: a sunny morning, a favorite song, or a kind word from a loved one. When your smile is rooted in real emotions, it becomes a reflection of your inner beauty. Your smile isn't just good for your relationships, it's good for your health too. Smiling triggers the release of feel-good hormones like endorphins and serotonin, which reduce stress and improve your mood. It's like giving your body a dose of natural medicine every time you smile. So, the next time you look in the mirror, instead of critiquing yourself, try smiling. Think about the moments that brought you happiness and let your smile reflect them. Remember, your smile carries the strength of a lifetime of experiences. Here's something to consider. When was the last time you smiled at a stranger or even yourself? What kind of reaction did it bring? Give it a try today and see how it transforms not just your mood, but the energy of those around you. Have you noticed how the smallest acts of kindness can make the biggest difference? Kindness has a unique way of creating connection and leaving a lasting impact. But more importantly, it reveals the depth of your character, something that grows even more powerful with age. Take Susan, for example, a retired nurse who volunteers at her local community center. One day, she noticed an elderly man struggling to keep up during a group activity. Instead of brushing it off, Susan sat beside him, gently encouraging him to take his time. Weeks later, the man shared how that small act of kindness gave him the confidence to keep coming back. Susan didn't just help in that moment, she made a lasting difference. Kindness doesn't have to be grand or extravagant. Sometimes, it's as simple as offering a genuine compliment, listening without interrupting, or being patient with someone who's having a rough day. These small gestures not only uplift others, but also enrich your own life. Science backs this up too. Studies show that acts of kindness release oxytocin, the hormone responsible for creating feelings of connection and reducing stress. When you're kind to someone, you're not just helping them, you're helping yourself feel more grounded, calm, and fulfilled. But here's an important point. Kindness doesn't mean overextending yourself. True kindness starts with self-respect. By setting healthy boundaries and ensuring your own well-being, you're better equipped to show compassion in a way that feels genuine. So, how can you bring more kindness into your daily life? Start small. Maybe it's calling a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, leaving a note of encouragement for someone, or simply smiling at a passerby. Each act, no matter how small, has the potential to brighten someone's day, and yours too. As we age, our kindness becomes a beacon for others. It teaches the younger generation the value of empathy and the strength it takes to stay open-hearted. Your actions, big or small, set an example that can ripple through families, communities, and beyond. Here's a thought to carry with you. What would happen if we all chose one act of kindness today? Imagine the world we could create, starting with just one small gesture. Your kind heart is not only your strength, but also your legacy. As we get older, there's a common misconception that curiosity fades with time. But in truth, curiosity is what keeps us vibrant and connected to the world around us. It's that spark of wonder that says, there's still so much to learn, explore, and experience. And trust me, when others see that spark in you, they're instantly drawn in. Let me share a story about Helen, a 70-year-old grandmother with a lifelong love for learning. After retiring, Helen decided to enroll in a painting class, something she'd always dreamed of, but never had the time for. Initially, she felt out of place among younger students, but her curiosity and eagerness to learn quickly turned her into the heart of the class. Her passion inspired others, and Helen didn't just learn to paint. She built new friendships and rekindled her zest for life. Curiosity isn't about chasing trends or doing something grand. It's about staying open to possibilities. Maybe it's asking questions in a conversation to truly understand someone's perspective. Perhaps it's picking up a new hobby, exploring a subject you've always been intrigued by, or even rediscovering old interests you left behind. Research shows that staying curious has profound benefits. Lifelong learners tend to have better mental health, sharper cognitive function, and a more optimistic outlook on life. In other words, curiosity isn't just attractive, it's a secret to staying young at heart. Here's a question to reflect on. When was the last time you tried something new? Maybe it's been years, or maybe it was just last week. Either way, It's never too late to reignite that sense of wonder. Curiosity also has the power to strengthen relationships. When you show genuine interest in others, asking thoughtful questions, and listening with intent, you create deeper connections. People feel valued and understood, which makes you an even more magnetic presence. If you're not sure where to start, begin small. Pick up a book about a topic you've always wanted to explore. Watch a documentary that takes you somewhere new. Or ask your grandchildren to teach you something about their favorite hobbies. These small steps can lead to big transformations, both in how you see the world and how others see you. Curiosity is a reminder that life is full of possibilities, no matter your age. It says, "I'm not done yet. I'm still growing, still learning, still discovering." And that's a quality that's irresistibly attractive to everyone around you. Now that we've explored the qualities that make older women truly attractive, confidence, a genuine smile, a kind heart, and a spark of curiosity, it's time to put these lessons into action. Remember, these aren't just traits to admire, they're practices you can incorporate into your life every single day. Think back to what resonated with you the most. Was it the idea of embracing your confidence by celebrating everything you've achieved? Or perhaps it was realizing the power of your smile to brighten someone's day, even your own. Maybe you're ready to rekindle your curiosity by exploring something new or offering kindness in ways that ripple far beyond the moment. Here's your challenge. Choose one quality we've discussed today and make it your focus for the next week. For example, if it's confidence, try starting each morning with a positive affirmation about yourself. If it's kindness, look for one small way to uplift someone around you each day. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but every small step brings you closer to a richer, more fulfilling life. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And here's something I'd love for you to do. Share your journey with us. Leave a comment below about which of these qualities you'll focus on and why. Your story could inspire someone else to take the first step too. If you found value in today's video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. By doing so, you're not just supporting our channel, you're helping to spread a message of empowerment and positivity to women everywhere. Finally, remember this. True beauty isn't about trying to fit into someone else's mold. It's about embracing who you are, celebrating your unique journey, and sharing your light with the world. You are beautiful, just as you are, and the world is a better place with you in it. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, take care and stay radiant.